U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton on Tuesday said North Korea has not taken the necessary steps towards denuclearization, calling for less talk from the DPRK and more action. Speaking to Fox News, the U.S. official responded to recent claims from the DPRK which accused Washington of acting contrary to promises made during the Singapore summit between President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. What we really need is not more rhetoric. What we need is performance from North Korea on denuclearization, Bolton said. What was significant about Singapore was the North Korean commitment to denuclearize, and they have not taken effective steps to do that. Bolton added that Washington had suspended joint military exercises with South Korea, and called for greater scrutiny on the North Korean side. Addressing the closure of tunnel entrances at the DPRK's Punggye nuclear test site, Bolton noted that there were no inspectors present and indicated the blocked tunnels did not necessarily mean the site was disabled. That's why when you engage in the process of denuclearization, you need international inspection, you need declarations of what North Korea has, you need observers and inspectors who can verify exactly what's happening, Bolton said. That needs to take place in a process of negotiation. The remarks come after a tense ASEAN meeting in Singapore last week, where U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo reminded countries that there should be no relaxation in sanctions enforcement. But during the same meeting, North Korean Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho criticized Washington for maintaining sanctions pressure on the DPRK since the Singapore summit. What is alarming, however, is the insistent moves manifested within the U.S. to go back to the old, far from its leader's intention, Ri said on Saturday. North Korean state media echoed Ri's remarks on Monday, blaming Washington's sanctions stance on the lack of progress in bilateral negotiations. In contrast to the determination of President Trump, the U.S. administration, including the State Department, is stepping back into the past by adhering to the sanctions and pressures strategy, an article published in the Rodong Sinmun read. This is the tragic comedy of the century, it continued, warning that past American administrations had suffered a defeat after pursuing sanctions and pressure. Featured image, John Bolton by Gage Skidmore on the 22nd of February 2018, 10 hours 43 minutes and 7 seconds.